Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video before I go in the house and make a bunch of noise in the house. I just came back off of a friendly date, just a friendly date, nothing serious, just the first time going out with somebody. It becomes more and more apparent as I get older that courting is just not a thing anymore. It seems like young men, possibly older too, are really ruining young women, and I have an issue with that. Depending on what version of courting you follow, it kind of all ties into the same thing. To me, courting means with the intention of being serious with somebody without sexual activity and stuff involved, and really getting to know that person, treating them like a lady, opening the doors, giving nice comments, saying nice things to them, not disrespecting them, just being very polite and treating them like a woman. I've found the last 3 or 4 women that I've went on dates with that men have really ruined them to the extent where a lot of walls and stuff have to be torn down. And I've found that in several situations, women almost expect at the end of the night to escort the man into their home. And that's not what this guy's about. I'm going to go on a date with you. I'm going to open the door for you. I'm going to pay for the meal. I'm going to be very polite, have nice conversation and stuff like that. And that's just how it's going to be. And there have been several times where I've been offered into the lady's house at the end of the date. And honestly, that's not acceptable. That's not how men should be. It should be a very respectful, very cordial, very friendly date. And I find that more women are being pushed by social media and society in general now, and the younger generation coming up, to believe that they almost have to lay on their back and offer some kind of service to a man for taking them out to eat, or taking them out to see a nice time. Whatever happened to being a gentleman and just courting a woman properly, and not being an asshat and making it seem like you have to get something out of it. If anything comes from that particular relationship that you're in, whether it be friend or serious, which may down the road lead to potential marriage or something like that, remember, these are building blocks that you're setting up for yourself. You know, I don't understand why people think because you go on a date and you pay for a meal and you show somebody a nice time, you have to get something out of it. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. And I think young men need to do a better job of learning how to respect women more and court them more. And I'm just saying, the more and more I date from women my age or younger, the more I'm seeing the younger generation is really spoiling and really ruining something that was such a respected thing. And now it's just like people are out to see what they can get from the other person. I know this is a keto channel, and I try to show you guys mechanical tips and stuff like that to help with the stress in your life, on how to fix your vehicles and things around the house as I learn. But this is also a page where I want to be open and honest with people, and I talk about my life, and you guys know that. Just whatever happened to just dating, respectful dating, or respectful, like a friendly outing with somebody without expecting something at the end of it. Picking somebody up, taking them to dinner, showing them a nice time, and then dropping them off and saying, hey, I look forward to the next time, friend. And maybe that friend will turn into your girlfriend, and maybe that girlfriend will turn into your fiance, and maybe that fiance will turn into your best friend that you'll spend the rest of your life with. Don't disrespect people just because you can, or just because you think you have to get something out of it. It's one of the worst things that I can deal with, and I constantly see people that have very little respect for themselves, and they think that they almost have to offer up some kind of service at the end of a date. That's not what this is about. Going out on a date, whether it's a friend or somebody you potentially want to be serious with, is to spend some kind of time with them so you can bond with them and you can get to know them. Maybe to de-stress from your life, maybe just to get away, just to have a good time, have an adult conversation, network, communicate, talk about, you know, possible upcoming events and things that you can do together in the future. Not, what am I going to get out of this at the end of the date? I think young men need to realize you need to learn how to start treating women a lot better than what you are. I'm older men too, but as I get older, I realize young men just do not know how to treat women anymore. You need to start learning how to respect a woman so you're not setting her up for failure, because now they've been treated wrong by men for so long. They actually start to believe the expectations that young men want are what they should be doing for all men, and that's not what this guy wants. I think we need to learn how to start courting women better, and how to respect women better, and how to stop acting like asshats and start building a friendship before we start rushing into becoming sexually active and booty calls and all this other stuff, which makes no sense to me. Guys, you need to get your head on straight. You need to start treating these women right, and you need to stop acting like asshats. Seriously. Your daddy didn't teach you that way, and his daddy didn't teach him that way. So now why all of a sudden is it being taught that way? It's not respectful at all, and it's not cool. Straighten it up, guys. Please. Thanks.